Question 93. Yi Ping thought about swimming across Red Leaf Lake. She knows that she can swim about 1,000 meters. She decided that she would feel more confident if she knew how far she would have to swim. To determine the length of the lake, she put posts at both ends of the stake, points A and points B, and a third post on one side of the lake, point C. The distances between the posts are shown in the diagram at the right. She measured the angle between the two posts and found that it was 150 degrees. Use this information to determine the length of the lake. Do you think Yi Ping will be able to swim between points A and B? So, what are we looking for here? First, we have to figure out what our x is. And our x is going to be the distance across the lake from A to B. All right, now we have to figure out how are we going to do it. And if we look at our flow chart, first question is this a right triangle? Our answer is no. So then do we have two sides and two angles? I've got 1, 2, 3 sides and one angle, so no. But I do have 3 sides and one angle, so it's law of cosines. I've got my angle C already, so that's going to be the 150 degrees. Now I just have to set up the equation. If you've forgotten the equation, just go back, check your notebook, and it'll be there. So the first thing we're going to have is little a squared, which is 455, plus the 620 squared, minus 2 times a times b times the cosine of angle C. And that's going to equal x squared. So I've got 455 squared plus 620 squared minus 2 times 455 times 620 times the cosine of 150. I know that's small. That's going to equal x squared. So the first thing we're going to do is our parentheses, or we're going to turn the trig function. So I'm going to do cosine of 150, and that's going to equal negative 0.87. Make sure that your calculator is in the correct mode if you got something different. All right, next thing we have to do exponents. All right, so I did 455 squared, and I got 207,025. The next thing I did was 620 squared. I got 384,400. And then, so I did the exponents, then I did the multiplication. So negative 2 times 455 times 620 times negative 0.87. And I got this number positive 490,854. So 490,854. That's going to equal x squared. I've got to combine my terms. I've got to add all those together. So I get an answer of 1,082,279. So 1,082,279 after I add these three things together. That equals x squared. To get x squared, I have to square root both sides. When I square root that big long number, I get 1,040.33 is approximately x. And there's my value for x. So the question says, will Yi Ping be able to swim between points A and B? And we know up here it says she can swim about 1,000 meters. So can she swim that whole distance? The correct answer would be no, she cannot. Right, so no, she will be 40 meters short, or approximately about 40 meters short.